everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna go over if Remitly is a scam or legit, guys. You guys saw Remitly on advertisements everywhere, you've downloaded it, and you wanna know, is this app legit? Is my money safe? Does the transfers work? Now, first of all, guys, I just want to let you guys know, I had Remitly. Like, I'm going to tell you guys my personal experience with Remitly. I saw them on a YouTube ad, right? Because the way my business works is, you know, we have like an international thing where like we have like people from like all sorts of countries, you know, that we have to transfer cash to, because, well, you know, it's an international hire. It's not just like here. It's like, it's outside of Europe as well. It's outside, you know, in the Middle East, countries like Turkey, countries like, you know, I would say like Armenia, Georgia, those sorts of like, I guess like that Middle Eastern sort of like front, right? So, you know, I pay people around those regions, you know, and you know, and I guess, you know, other countries in the Middle East, like, you know, just the other countries in the Middle East in general, right? So, we're gonna get into this now. So, is Remitly legit? Now, in my personal experience, it is a legit platform. I have one issue with it though. Remitly doesn't support a lot of countries, okay? Now, the good part about Remitly and the bad part about Remitly. The bad part about Remitly is it doesn't support every single country. For example, if you want to go ahead and transfer money to, you know, if you want to transfer money to, for example, Iraq, right? You wouldn't be able to do that on Remitly. Straight up. That's just like one example. And actually, I do believe the last time I checked, you weren't allowed to transfer to other Middle Eastern countries too. Let me check. So we could do Remitly transfer UK. No, wait. Turkey. Let's do Turkey. Yeah, so I don't think. Okay, so PaySend accepts Turkey. Yeah, so I think the last time okay, so they do have it. They do have Turkey. I think the last time I checked, a lot of these were blocked. That's interesting. I assume they don't have it blocked anymore. Okay, so which countries weren't available then? Because there were countries not available. Okay, so you could, here you go. So these are the available countries, yeah. So a lot of the thing about Remitly is a lot of the transfers you could already do on your banking app, and they have a lot of the transfers blocked. So you could transfer, okay, so you could transfer to Russia, alright, and you could transfer, alright, so I think, is Armenia blocked? I think it was Armenia. Okay, no, it's not blocked. Yeah, Georgia's not blocked either. That's interesting. The last time I checked, guys, half of these countries were blocked. Half of these countries were blocked. I don't know how. They're now accepting it. Okay, you know what? That's not bad then. Listen, they're accepting it now, so it seems legitimate to me. And the reviews are pretty good, so. And yeah, it's great. Now, some people are saying stay away. Obviously, they're saying it's not legit. But from my experience, from all the advertisements and from just in general experience with like PaySend and PayPal and all these other apps, I can confirm that Remitly is legitimate. From just my years of experience, I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars using these apps. Like, it's legitimate. Like, there's nothing fishy about Remitly. There's nothing like scammy about them, right? I want to make that clear. Like, if you send money to someone, it's gonna go through. It's not one of those situations. It's just like, you have to verify stuff, you have to verify your ID, stuff like that. So you just have to be cautious about that. Like, okay, like, you know, just know that you have to do that. If you don't want to sign up to something that requires an ID, then yeah, you can't do it. unfortunately, right? So just know what you have to do, know the things you have to do to get Remitly. But other than that, it's pretty good. And even the verify ID thing is useful, because if you get locked out your account, you could verify your ID and be like, hey, this is actually me, can I get my account back, etc. So it's pretty good. And you know, it's good for safety as well, your own personal safety, even though that sounds like something crazy, right? But yeah, okay, anyway, so so it smells like a scam. Yeah, dude, you can't just say it smells like a scam and block them. Alright? That's not how life works, mate. Oh, also, if you want the transactions to go through, don't lie about your information. If you put fake bank details, fake ID, fake something like that, your account's gonna get banned, they're not gonna give your money back, you're gonna be screwed. Completely screwed. So, and the reason they do this is because, like, how do I say this? Basically, people want to launder money through these apps. Like, you know, people that don't make money from like legitimate ways. Put it that way, right? People that are, you know, scamming people. People that are, you know, or like doing some sort of like they're selling weird things, you know. So those types of people, they come to these apps and they try to launder the money. They try to clean it, make it seem like a relative sent them a bunch of money, and then they pay taxes on it. Then they just use it as if they got sent it, they inherited it legitimately, something like that, right? And that does happen. That does happen, and that's why they have to have all these cautions, you know. Even though those cautions, I don't think are doing anything, but because they're still doing it more than ever. If you check the UK crime statistics, like these Albanian gangs and mafias, dude, they're just growing over time. It's not slowing down. I remember last time I checked the news, there was like a massive like drug ring or something. It was crazy. They got caught and stuff. It was insane. There was like 90 people arrested, to what I've read. Over 90 people probably. Insane, right? They were international. They were in the UK. They were using like all these payment apps to launder money. I think they used Western Union a lot as well. They're sending it back to Albania, then they were buying all these properties in Albania. It's crazy. You know, and that's what they do. Unfortunately, because of those guys, the rest of us have to suffer. Because now we have all these verifications, we can get locked out. But yeah, other than that, these apps are pretty good, you know? And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Peace. I love you.